Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm Rabbi Abe from RabbiAbe.com. Today, I would like to speak about removing limitations. In fact, connecting to limitless. Limitless. What's limitless? Limitless love, limitless money, limitless abundance of any kind, limitless health. What do we need to do to create limitless? So, here's the thing. There's a rule according to the Kabbalists. If you want to create something new, then you have to destroy what was before. In other words, in order to build, you can't build upon what you've already done. In other words, look at it as a unit. What we do in life, every segment or compartment of energy, if you will, is a complete compartment. We call it a structure, a partsuf in Kabbalistic terminology. Now, that's complete. Once that is complete in a consciousness level, you can't really build upon that. What you need to do is build new. You can certainly use the experience of what you've learned, but you can't build on top of the same thing. It's almost like saying, if you want to build a new and better relationship, you can't do it with an old relationship. You can certainly improve the one you have, but there's a way to do that. In other words, it's not really about improving what you have, but you first have to destroy the old. So what does that mean? You need to destroy your relationship if you want to have a limitless relationship. You need to destroy your business if you want to have a more limitless business, more limitless clientele and abundance coming in. Well, not so fast. So let me explain this idea. And before we continue, remember, listen to the end of the video so you make sure you understand this, because the last thing I would want is for anyone to misunderstand. Also, please give the video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So, what does it mean to destroy what was so you can build something new? We know there's a principle of in the Kabbalah teachings of reaching what we call Malchut. Reaching Malchut basically means reaching the end. You reach the end. So when you have a certain goal in mind and you reach the end, there's no place left to go after that. I'll give you just, quick example. Some people want to get married, and that's what they can think of. I want to get married. And the marriage becomes a goal. So, okay, good. You find someone and you get married. Now you've reached your goal. What happens now? Now, a lot of people if that was their goal, they have a huge wedding and spend a lot of money, invite everybody, and it's amazing. It's an amazing time. But you know what happens very often to people? I talk to a lot of people. There's a down afterwards because you're not necessarily sure, what do you do next? You've achieved your goal. You've achieved your purpose. So that's been satisfied, and that's going to have, if that's all there is, I hate to say it, but there might be some issues over there in the relationship that's going to start up. Now, the issues that start up are actually going to be for a good reason, but I don't even want to get that far in this discussion. What do you need to do? Well, first off, that desire to get married can't be closed-ended. Every one of our desires need to be open-ended. That means it needs to have a continuation to it. In other words, that's not a desire. It's not a goal to get married. To meet someone and build a life, that's a goal. It's like saying, and you can listen to any success speaker, positive thinker, business coach, money by and with itself is not a goal. You can't have money as a goal. Number one, it's too vague because money is a wild card. It can represent many different things. Ask 10 people what they want from their money. You'll hear at least 10 different answers. The money itself is not a goal. You need to have a goal or, something else, helping people, building the business, improving something. In other words, if you really want to have a positive business consciousness, you need to definitely provide a service. You need to be of value of the company that you work for. Providing the value is open-ended, and you can build on that endlessly. So when you have a limited goal in a consciousness level, then your results are also going to be limited. So if you are of the, if you have already what you have, you can't really build on that. So what do you need to do? You need to destroy it. That's what you need to do. You need to destroy it in your mind, whatever it is that you've achieved. Because we cannot help but feeling satiated by small goals. I'll give you an example. If a salesman takes a job as a salesman and he makes 3 sales that day, likely he's very happy. He's very happy. What does that mean? He becomes content with what he's achieved. Now that is a problem. Why is it a problem? Because his malchut has become fulfilled. His vessel has become fulfilled in that particular moment. And therefore, is he going to make 3 sales the next day? Likely not. It's going to take time for him to feel a lack again before he's able to, rev up his desire again and remove that satiated state. It's not a very good formula for achieving big success. Well, what would you do then? Well, let's say we sold those 3 vacuum cleaners that day. Great day. You go to sleep at night. You wake up in the morning as though you've done absolutely nothing at all. You must destroy it in your mind. And that might take some doing. You need to destroy the idea that I achieved anything. I did nothing. You need to tell yourself that. I did nothing. I have lack as though I did absolutely nothing. And you need to get rid of it. Take it out of your mind. Destroy it. Why is that an amazing tool? Because then your vessel is empty and you're ready now to go out and make 5 sales. It's the only way to truly build on what you did. In other words, what you learned, your experience, and everything you've got now under your belt, great. But the fulfillment is done in your mind. The money may still be in your bank account. But we're talking about the consciousness effect because our consciousness is full here. And we need to empty that out. And therefore, many things happen as a result of that. We don't lose appreciation. We keep ourselves fresh. We have renewed energy. It's the same in a relationship. You see, the worst possible thing you can do is have a relationship. And it's interesting the way we say, having a relationship. I have a relationship. No, you don't. We never have a relationship. But you think you have it. If you think you have a relationship, you have it. You will absolutely, slowly or quickly, lose appreciation for that relationship. You may lose respect for the other individual. In other words, it will come about to a chaotic state. Why? Because you have it. It's not new anymore. Now, what would happen if you went to bed and woke up in the morning thinking, I don't have a relationship. I'm so lonely. I wish I had a relationship. What, are you crazy? But you have a relationship. You've been married for 20 years. No, you don't have a relationship and you don't have anything. And then your wife or your husband calls you in the morning. Are you happy to hear from them? Of course, because you're so lonely and empty. You have appreciation. What can keep a relationship like brand new instead of getting old and boring and looking for maybe greener pastures or more adventures or just getting plain bored and depressed, you must destroy in your mind what you think you have, because you can never have it, you can never own it. It's an extremely important principle that whatever we think we have, if we want to create continuity, if we want to create it to become limitless, because yes, we've been involved in that relationship for 20 years. How much deeper can we go? It doesn't end. It only ends when it ends over here. It's the same with money. Money ends. The flow stops coming in. When? When we think we have it over here. We must share with it. We must do things with it. If we want continuity in the energy, the Creator's light cannot be owned. It must be used, utilized for positive purposes that benefit. So, again, this concept of limitless can only come if I destroy what I have. Again, in my mind, whatever it is, doesn't matter what. And then appreciation creates the vessel. Feeling the lack, feeling new desire creates the vessel for more new and exciting possibilities to come and fill me, to create a flow that continues limitless, limitless. If we were able to practice this idea every day, nothing would ever end. Life would be extended. Again, it's time we start the limitless process to create endless in whatever it is that we have in our life. Love to everyone. God bless. Leave a thumbs up on the video, and I will see you all very soon on the next video. RabbiAbe.com. If you want a free consultation, all the best. See you soon.